X's and O's with LeRoy Butler is brought to you by Potawatomi Hotel and Casino.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to X's and O's with LeRoy Butler, and we're going to get right at it. We got to play from the Detroit game, of course.
Yep.
And this is sort of a little bit of showing both how they're out of sync a little bit offensively. Rodgers not quite making a great throw, but affected a little bit by the route that's run. And just really good defensive scheme by Matt Patricia. And I have a feeling that we'll have to see, but in the playoffs, I'm looking to see whether teams play the Packers the way Detroit did, because they did such a good job of stopping them, playing everything at the sticks, not getting too aggressive, just saying, okay, try to beat us, down the field, because we're not going to give you anything deep, right? Okay, so what we have is three wide receivers and Jimmy Graham, who's in purple, which you'll figure out why. Actually, he should be in purple.
Yeah, he should be. Yeah, he definitely should be in purple.
Okay, so what we have is this threat of a blitz by, we don't know. These guys are all standing up here, and so you don't know if they're coming or going. Right there, right there, right there, and right there. So they're either going to drop back or they're going to come and blitz, and you don't know which ones. And
see, the thing about Aaron on this particular play, he should know one or two things. 32 never lines up here.
Right.
He never does. So one thing you could do, once you see 32 in there standing up, you could check to a draw.
Yeah.
Because even if you miss it somewhere, even if they're blitzing up and he's coming one of these A gaps, if you get that block, it's a home run.
Yeah.
But you got to look at your surroundings. Do you normally see 44 standing here? No. Do you see 35 out here? Not much. Do you look at 95? Is he leaning? All that kind of stuff goes into it.
Yeah, and even this guy was kind of coming back, and then he's sort of drifting in.
Yep, and that's for Aaron Jones to say, if 35 comes with 95, I can stay on this side. But if they're picked up, I got to come across and pick up this guy. He essentially does that in a way.
Yeah.
But say all that's true.
Okay.
But when these guys come out, they're basically, Tom, they're going to try to get the best of both worlds. Most coaches like that. It's like a zone blitz.
Right.
You blitz in your mind, but it's a zone. So the pressure is going to come from here. Now, when this guy goes, Geronimo just kind of goes up and runs the seam. Now, Lazard just goes out like he's supposed to.
Clears everybody out.
Yeah, just clears it out. Now, once Aaron Jones looks and says, well, 35 is actually coming, but 95 drops out, David Bakhtiari can get him.
94 actually dropped out.
Drops out, right, drops out.
And Bakhtiari picks up.
They got plenty of people to get him.
Yeah, and Jenkins there.
He can come over to this side, but he comes a little bit late, though.
Right.
So Rodgers,
part of the reason is because he doesn't know whether these guys are coming, right?
Right, absolutely.
Because
if these guys do come, then that's fine. But these guys bail out of there.
Yeah.
So Rodgers, it's covered too. It's easy. Now Jimmy Graham, he just kind of goes up here, and this guy opens up the safety. You got to get across his face because you got 32 running down the middle like this to defend the cover two. Jimmy Graham stays wide. He should bend it more in there. And Aaron throws it a little bit outside because he's going to throw it based on a little
bit short.
Well, based on where Jimmy Graham's route is.
Yeah.
But that should be chemistry they work on every day.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not a rookie. This is not a rookie tight end. That ball, when you see safeties part, you got to split them and make it one-on-one with this. Because this guy's back is turned, and it's an easy throw for Aaron.
Right, and what we'll see when we go to the video is that if Graham had cut it right here and he throws it right over this guy's head, because he's got his head is turned at Graham.
Yes.
But Graham doesn't quite, like you showed, doesn't bend it inside.
Right.
And then even if you're going to go this way, you got to put that ball out here, and it was more here, so that allowed 21 to come and make a play on it, right?
Right.
So I like your idea of draw. I think the draw play is so effective. Yep. But also, we talked about, this could have been a hot read.
Yes. Side adjust. If a guy gets covered on you, If he goes, you break your route off. I don't care what your route is. You break it off.
Yeah.
Because you're doing this no good just running through a zone.
Yeah.
You stop right there, Aaron throws it to you, you make a guy miss, you may score, but you'll get the first down. Worst case, we get a field goal.
Yeah, and with the 27 coming, 44 ran out here to try to cover.
44 got a long way to go. Look how far he has to go. So if Geronimo stops there, and Aaron throws him like a hitch, he can score.
Yeah.
I mean, or he can get the first down. There's a lot of things you can do. And when you see it on video, you'll see it a lot cleaner. But again, Patrick is in there instead of Corey Lindsley. Make a call. Hey, man, I got a DB over me. You can make a call. Let's do something else. Let's slide the line. Let's run a draw. It's an easy block for him. And you give that draw play, and that may be something they'll do in the future.
Yeah, except that it's not his call.
It's
That's
not
his call.
It's not his call because he's the backup center. He can't say, "Hey, change it."
I'm not sure anybody up here could change the call. Only this guy.
It would have been brilliant.
Yeah, it would have been.
And that's something that my coaches teach me. Look at your surrounding. What looks different about it? When they start putting Jerry Rice in the backfield, he's not back there to be a carrier or to block.
Right.
He's back there for matchups. He's going to come in motion.
Right.
So expect him to come in motion. This kind of stuff that sometimes gets missed.
Okay, so let's go to the video and watch what we have here. Okay, so start, and you'll see that guy at the top. He's going to blitz. Those are 4 guys standing up, and they can go either direction, frontward or backward.
And again, you see 32 over the center. You think, he's out of there.
Whoop.
Now Aaron Jones had to check left because he's on the left side before he come over and got just enough of it.
I got to
but
say,
Aaron
he
can
did.
feel the pressure. He can feel the pressure.
He did get a good. You got to give him credit for at least getting his hands on the guy.
And there's the throw.
Yeah.
But again, it needs to be more. Jimmy Graham needs to go a little bit more down the middle. See where the yellow is? He needs to stay away from that safety. The safety is right now outside of him.
Right.
Now he needs to start at this point, start to bend it in. Again, 32 is not even looking. He's on the 10-yard line.
Right.
He's not even looking for the ball.
Right.
So you can bend it away from the safety. And if that's the case, if Aaron can step up and go around that guy, he can create more time to see that, and he can hit Gmo on a seam route.
Yeah,
but
now
again,
here you see this is where you get a feel for how these guys are going to show the blitz and then bail out.
Can you imagine if they ran a draw play right here?
Yeah.
I mean, it would just run to the goal line.
Watch 32. There you go,
Yeah,
right there.
He'd run right there.
That would have been a heck of a call.
And again, that's a call you could put in for this week. If you see a DB over the center, chances are he's coming out. If he stays there, still an easy block for the center.
Yep. And there's where I thought it was a little bit underthrown. Like Graham shouldn't have to turn to make that catch. He should be just running over the shoulder. But, like you said, it could have been a better route. And it just was a play that just wasn't good. They're not very good on third down. They have some problems on third down.
Yeah, they got to realize how are they going to attack cover 2 when teams do it.
Yeah.
And you want to try to do it. My thing is, when you see 2 safeties back, run the ball.
Yeah.
Because we're at a disadvantage because most of your guys are back here and they're thinking about going down the middle, and the corners are thinking about jamming. If you can get the right blocks up here, you got a good one-on-one with a safety, but it's 10 yards down the field.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so we don't have another play to diagram, but I did want us to look at some of the throws that
Let's look at it.
Rodgers made and see if we can make some evaluations out of it. So let's take a look at the next video. Okay, so we're looking at this 3rd and 21 play where, really what they're looking for is a first down. I'm sorry.
Really,
they're
to get
looking
a
for
field
some
goal.
yards to get a field goal.
Right.
A first down would be even better, but really if you get 10 yards, you got a chance for a field goal.
Because they punted on this particular play.
And we're going to see this a couple times. There it is behind. Now here's a look at this play.
And
now,
it's a great play design.
Yeah, it really is, because if you look, the guy is trailing way up there, and as we looked at it from a top, you can keep it running, Bill.
Yeah, 44 looked like he would have overran him. I mean,
Yeah, like there was a chance for him to turn it up. Now okay, I guess he should have made the catch.
Well, if that was, this is a Hall of Fame quarterback. You can throw him. they've been around long enough to know where he likes ball and what's his speed. Throw him open.
Yeah.
Throw him open, let him run. He's a speed guy. Get it to him and let him run.
And I'll tell you what, if you don't think that he is running the right routes or doing it in the right spot,
get him out.
Sit him down.
Get him out.
Put Ryan
Yeah.
Grant in the game.
Yeah.
It's just crazy that they keep doing that. All right, so now we're going to
Now,
go
I
to
really like this
Yeah.
play design, though, because this is what we call a flooding the zone. You're going to have 4 people in the right side of the zone. For a defense, this is very difficult to defend.
Right, 3rd and 4. So you got the wheel route. You got a pick route with Jimmy
Yeah.
Graham taking that safety up the
And
field.
one thing, real quick, I wanted to show that Brian Bulaga is brilliant right here.
Yeah.
His guy has a peel technique on Aaron Jones. He folds back in to help Billy Turner, and that gives Rodgers more time, but Rodgers feels the heat from a guy coming up the middle, and he moves off his spot. But
Yeah.
he really could have stayed there after Bulaga's peeling. I mean, Bulaga's had a great year and should have been in the Pro Bowl. But again, they flooded the zone, so now the defense, Tom, has to make their decision on 3rd and 4. Now again,
Right.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4,
just
10-yard line is the
just
first
picking
down.
up the first down.
Okay, so here we go. Now, look, there's Lazard. If you hit him right there, that's a first down. If you hit Allison, you got a chance at a first down. And Rodgers is leaving the pocket. We'll see from the different angle that he probably didn't have to. Even so, all of that said, he's got Jones, and he just kind of overthrew him. Flipped it out there. You could see he's a little frustrated by it. I don't know if he's frustrated with Jones. I don't know if he's frustrated with himself.
He's probably saying he missed that one because you can shot put it from there.
There
with
is that
matchup.
pickup that you talked about with Bulaga. And
Oh, that's just
so
amazing.
really, once Rodgers sees Bulaga pick that up, he could just stop there.
He could just stop
to the
there and
outside.
reassess and see and hit the open guy.
And let's watch, because you'll actually see Lazard still crossing. But then next, Allison's right there, first down, past the first down. But he chooses to go to Jones. And,
he was open.
I like Jones as a receiver, but you got to remember he's still a running back. He's not, he's not one of these running backs who just catches balls.
Like Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah,
that guy has 1,000.
He's not a
rushing
1,000-yard receiver,
Right.
so you have to keep that in mind
Yeah,
too.
put it on him.
Okay, and here's the last one. This throw bothered me a lot.
And this is
'cause
another great design.
It is, yeah. So you got the 3 guys at the top, and really it looks like it's all set up for the tight end. And you see right in the middle there's Tanyan, and really if he leads them there, boy, he's off to the races.
And to be honest with you, he's the clear-out guy. Gmo is the guy in the slot should maybe have gotten it because he has more space.
Right.
But if you're going to throw it to Tanyan, you got to throw him open because remember he has a safety at the bottom that's doubling Devontae that can peel back and pick that ball off.
Right.
So you got to lead him, and I know that's what he was thinking. If I lead him, I'm throwing him to another guy to get hurt. But that ball got to be down and low, and you throwing it out in front. You'll just get another look at it in a minute from what Aaron was seeing. Because a lot of people seeing these balls behind it. We'll get a chance to see in this next cut what Aaron saw, and he wants to anticipate where he's going to be.
Yeah, and the problem with this is that
Here it is.
You can't blame Tanyan because the ball was put where the defender could get it, right there.
Right.
And, he didn't even have the chance that Scantling had. But if you put that on him, and I think you're right, that safety probably worried him, but he also knows they've been doubling Adams all
Yes.
game long.
Yes.
And that guy's not going to peel off and take that throw. So, it's just one of those days, LaFleur's saying to himself, so back to the board. I don't know if you can explain it.
And the teams that we talked about, the three teams that they may see, they're going to see some of this same stuff.
Yes.
They may use some of it, they may not. But I think the Packers are going to look at the same thing and say, we left some plays out there against Detroit. But they got to move forward. But, it's a copycat league. And if you're going to play Tunyon more than Graham, you have to get the chemistry down. Go over to him at the water cooler and say, man, how do you like, when you're going across, do you like me to lead you? You want me to put it on your hip? Some guys like it, certain areas they feel comfortable turning or just stopping. It's just a conversation like that. But the one that's a head scratcher is Scanlon, because all year, he's either catch it deep or drops it or it's off some kind of way. So they got to figure that out.
I don't know. I think you have to make him. If you've lost your confidence in throwing him the ball, then you have to sit him.
Well, this is what's going to happen. This is the playoffs. Certain guys won't play. So your third receiver is going to be Tyler Irvin, okay? They're going to put him in there in the slot, move him around. They're going to put him back. You're going to have a 3 running back set if Jamal is available. Jamal, 33 and 32, and they're going to move up guys all around. And they're going to try to get Devontae deep at times. But Alan Lazard is your guy.
Yeah, he's the number 2.
Kumaro and MVS may not play. That's just the way the playoffs works.
I still think you have to give Ryan Grant just a chance, just to see.
I forgot he was even on the roster.
I know. And it's probably a little too late. They should have tried it in this game.
Possibly.
Just to see what he could do.
Yep.
But
or ratchet it up in practice a little bit more, get more reps. But sooner or later.
Or unleash him as a secret weapon against
because they don't have a book on him.
There's no book on him.
That's a good point.
Right.
And again, I want to thank Potawatomi Hotel and Casino for sponsoring us. We really appreciate it.
Yep.
And Happy New Year to everybody.
Yeah, and we will look at the Packers' opponent next week on X's and O's.
Yes,
once
we definitely
know who
will.
that is. So be sure you join us then. See ya until next week.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.